jacket and win the championship, taking the final moments in this victory.
If you've been following Teqball, you know that both of these teams are about to light the court on fire. Introducing Phil Lucas, our referee for today.
What a great game he got in front of him. He's gonna have to be sharp because these two are gonna get probably fireworks from the very first set.
Once again, if you've been following the Teqball tour, you know that both teams on here are razor sharp with how quick they look at edge balls. Both of them are agreeing, not agreeing, disagreeing. It's three teams on there. It's the referee, Brazil, and USA.
They like very much these four ladies outside the court, but when the game started, they are fighting for every single point.
Every single point. And for those of you following at home, there are VARs in the final, not in the qualifying stages, but there's going to be some VARs. We'll go over them, and we'll be your guides through Teqball if you are brand new to checking this out. There's a couple of rules inside of Teqball. It's not just about hitting the table and scoring a point. There are a couple of rules.
You'll be orange.
Here we go for the new faces just running into the bleachers. First and foremost, welcome to the Teqball finals right
Which
here.
side of the table would you like? You would like this side? Okay, and who will receive
We are
first for
moments away
you?
from the women's doubles finals.
You will receive
We
first.
got USA
okay? And who
versus
will
Brazil.
serve first? You will serve first. Okay.
Now, although
good luck.
just
have
a
a
bit
great match.
inaudible, right now they have to flip a coin to see who will take the ball,
You know what? That's also I want to let you know
loser of the
that's
coin
not a
toss
typo.
will
We
pick
are
a side.
playing for $30,000.
In this situation, I would rather pick the side than
Miami
the
South
ball.
Beach for your women's double finals.
Chen talking about that because of the win. We're gonna be talking more about that in a minute. But first, Caroline Greco, what a player! She blows a kiss to every single Teqball fan.
Carol Greco and her partner, Margaret Osmundson, one of the most decorated teams in all of Teqball. They were teammates at Sonoma State University, and now they are playing Teqball at the highest level. Vania Moraes da Cruz in two finals this Sunday. She's coming from Teqball. Santos SP, that's right, Vania Moraes da Cruz.
And the famous, the one and only hairdo that is higher than the whole Miami Beach flag. Esther Diana Mendes. What a beautiful afro for this absolutely amazing lady in orange. What a player, what a taker.
Esther and Vania coming from two different places. One's from Sao Paulo and the other one is from Belo Horizonte. They are a fantastic team. They are taking down teams like nothing, but not here. This is the finals. Both teams are coming in undefeated, and now this is the finals. This is the biggest rivalry right now in women's doubles Teqball. Just take a look at how they warm up. You already know there's going to be a show today.
The warm-up is already hard and no friendly.
It's not friendly whatsoever. Look at this.
Even the warm-ups are hard for these two teams because they don't want to give up anything before, during, and after the game. If this is the first time, the very first time that you're watching Teqball, you are for a treat because these are the best two teams right now, in my humble opinion.
That's right. Listen, there's going to be a lot of passion. Every single point is going to be yelled into the atmosphere.
Okay, everything is getting ready. The ref, the VAR, the players, people on the stands, and all our staff, cameramen.
Team in orange ready?
Everybody
Team
is
in yellow
just
to
about
serve.
ready to see
Good
a
luck.
wonderful match. It's not gonna disappoint you for sure. And USA
First serve it.
start serving with Osmundson.
Morgan with a fantastic first serve.
Team
This one is
Brazil.
a dropper. This is what you got to look out for in Esther. She's got one of the best power headers, but she can also adapt and make sure she drops for the point. She keeps you guessing.
First service.
Yeah, and we always know that will be people that are watching Teqball for the first time. So Mark will tell you some of the rules to follow up this wonderful game.
Yes, more than glad to be your guide through Teqball and the rules.
Point to Team Brazil.
And a great start for Brazil on that one.
Yeah, another.
Wow, check this out.
It's another easy point.
Up, over, and she goes from the bottom of her foot. Usually she slaps it down with the lace and smashes it, but this time
It was a shark attack.
it was a shark attack.
It's a shark. Very, very proper right here.
Yeah.
Right next to many sharks right in South Beach. I don't want to scare anyone.
No,
That's the truth.
it's a term that comes from foot volley, and you know we've adapted it now into Teqball, so people know.
That's it. It's a shark
right.
attack, and if you get deep enough in the ocean right here, you will find.
First service.
All right, talking about rules, it's 2-1, meaning 3 points have gone by. After this next point, a new server, and it's 2-2.
Team USA.
Now a new server, and Carol and Margie have to switch positions now, and it's going to be Esther on the serve.
And you can see the Brazilian flag, the torcida,
The torcida.
la hinchada, the fans, right in the middle of the court with the Brazilian flag for these two ladies in orange.
Oh, they're going cross table on this one. I haven't seen them start with this one for a long time.
No chest. No chest.
Nice point.
Margie with an edge ball.
Side ball.
I don't know.
Point to
Side
Team
ball.
Brazil.
Ooh,
Side ball.
that's a
Yeah.
tough call. I think it might be a little bit too early to start calling for the VARs, the challenges. But we got two referees on here. We got Kevin Rodrigo, and we also have Phil Lucas. They got their eyes peeled. We're gonna have to trust them on that one.
If you ask me, it was a side ball. And I'm not a referee, but I can tell you from my experience.
Fantastic placement. Be careful with the placement because Esther will come back hard. Margie with the shark attack of her own. Esther going with the knee. It was on top of the
Point to Team
table.
USA.
Too long.
That is a tough set by one of the best setters in Teqball. Vanya putting it on top of the table. No good. The Americans will take advantage of that.
Okay, let's talk about the wind. We were talking before, and you can see all the orange flags.
First service.
They are flying north to south. So the serve is now for the Brazilians, which are serving north to south.
So with the wind, you're going to pick up a little bit more speed on that. So you do not want to go overhead serves. It's okay to go all header serves. And this is probably what you're going to see. Oh,
That's
we
one
can
thing.
see Esther lining up for an overhead serve. Let's check this out.
And the other thing was that maybe that happened with the previous point when Esther went too long. Ooh,
Margie
nice.
going for
Windmill.
that.
Nice windmill by Margie Osmundson.
Big ball. Great Teqball play. Great Teqball movement. That ball looked like it needed to be popped up. A good set by Carol. Margie went for her windmill attack one more time, but this one went a little bit too wide.
And it's 5-3.
5-3, like I mentioned, folks, every 4 points, it's going to be a new server.
First service.
Caroline Greco now on the serve from south to north.
Carol going for a pushback serve, and it paid off. The pushback serve pushes you away from the table, and Esther won't be able to lock and load that smash. Unfortunate return by Margie. Margie's got to start playing a little bit smarter and getting on the table.
Pretty much the replay of the point that she missed before.
Yes.
At exactly the same time, too long. The only difference now is that Caroline came up and trying to calm her down.
And that's the camaraderie that really helps them out.
Oh, nice save.
Here's the chest setup. Okay, she's going to make sure she puts it on the
Point Team
table.
Brazil.
Classic. Take the ball way too far from the table and try to put it on from downtown. This is very tough to do. Now, Carol can do it, but the play usually should be back to Margie on that one.
Too long.
All right, this one goes long. This one needs to be on the table, and hopefully it doesn't set up a huge smash, but we want to see it, don't we? Here it is. Oh!
Again, too long.
Point to Team
Is the wind
USA.
playing? Is a factor right now?
I think so. Usually you do not see Vanya miss a setup like that.
Yeah, but it's two already.
Yeah, the wind's playing
First
that factor.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm not playing. I'm watching.
Edge ball.
Edge ball.
Yeah, that's right. The ball.
Edge ball. What's happening with edge ball? Tell us, man.
On the serve, you get your first serve back. Now, what is happening? The
New
ball
first
has hit
service.
the edge of the table, unplayable, so they will repeat.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Point to Team USA.
It was trouble from the first touch, and,
Yes.
and Esther knows it, and
Change
she
of
says
service.
it was me. I didn't set up good enough.
Okay, here it is. Carol Greco on the attack
First
zone.
service.
Not saying that she's going to be attacking every single time, but this is a
Formation.
setup. Yep, this is the formation. This is the setup we all know.
Out.
And that's
Point to Team
oh,
Brazil.
that one goes out from this angle. We could not see that one. That's unfortunate. Everything was playing really well to the Americans. Oh, that one
yeah.
hit the net.
It hit the net. Well, the bar.
First service.
Not much of a net, but yes.
The solid bar.
Here goes the setup one more time. This one goes over. That pushback serve
Point to
is
Team
working
Brazil.
really well. Either they try this play one more time or they have to go 1, 1, and 1. One player can touch it twice. That's why those setups come off of the chest. And the other player has to touch the third ball. Otherwise, it will be
First service.
an illegal attack.
And you cannot repeat the same part of the body to pass the ball in 2 points.
Fantastic attack. Better save by Esther. This one has to be with the head. Can't be foot again. All right, she could go back to foot. So let's see how they defend this one.
You cannot defend that.
Coming in with a slammer. Let's give the folks what they want and replay that one more time. Big chest setup. That's classic Brazil setup. Coming in and going on the parallel, not the classic smash. She was looking at Margie and she attacked on Margie.
First service.
And the game goes to 12. So it's 10-5.
2 points away from a set for Brazil. Ooh.
1 point.
Point to Team
A
Brazil.
little bit off on the defense, and Brazil. 7 points para Brazil.
Change of service.
Fantastic. That right there is called the diagonal.
Yeah, and that was another point that Esther is being
That point
getting
to
better
Team
and better.
Brazil.
Esther is getting surgical with these headers right now.
And it's
First
difficult
service.
because the ball is right there in the middle of the table. You don't know what to do if you wait for it to bounce out of the table or get your foot
Second service.
inside the table. I mean, on top of the table to try to get the ball back.
Yeah, it's very, very tough to
Tricky,
scoop.
tricky. Yeah.
That's fine.
Here comes the setup. This one's not strong. This needs to be set in. Be safe with this one. She's on the table. What are they setting up now? A foot smash. Saved by Margie. What a defensive sequence for the Americans. And one more time. This one's on. It hits the edge and it's saved. Fantastic. Look at the sportsmanship from Esther.
Yeah.
Giving her.
Very strange, actually.
If we could get the replay on that, look at this, look at this, boom. That right there in Brazil is called the Sahad, okay?
see.
Hitting right there on the thigh. Look, you gotta know the ball so well to know that that's coming and defend in such a fashion.
First service.
Can the USA come back from this 11-5 down in the first set? Difficult, but not impossible. We see what happens. Oops.
Okay, well, the first serve, remember, you get 2 serves. The
Second
first
serve.
one hit the net, so that's the first fault.
Same as in tennis.
This one's on the table. This one's set up.
Again, another
Big drop.
nice cross.
This one's got to be set up too. Oh, Margie's taking both turns. Okay. Here comes the schmacker.
Illegal
and
attack.
it's an illegal attack, folks. Her
Point
foot
to
went
Team USA.
over the allowed line. You have 2 halves. She attacked from the opponent's half, which is not allowed. Phil is keeping his eyes locked and loaded. And check this out. She went up, over, made the contact on the other side.
Which you
First
can
service.
do to set up, but no to make a killing.
No, you cannot attack on the other side. Oof, Margie missing another first serve.
Which is makes it very easy for the receiving team to
Second
get the
service.
second set, usually. You try to be more conservative in your second set.
Here comes Margie.
Second serve, good.
Oh, bad first touch.
Point to Team
And
USA.
another point. 7-11.
Like I said, difficult, yes. Impossible, no way.
No, not impossible at all. Listen, we have seen
First service.
spectacles, spectacular comebacks from the Americans.
And from any other team, by that matter.
Sir, that's fine.
And the sneak
Point
attack.
to Team
The
Brazil.
sneak attack by Vania
First
Moraes
set,
da
Team
Cruz.
Brazil.
For those of you at
Switch
home
side.
thinking she was about to set, she said, no way, I am allowed to attack on the second ball and gets herself a fantastic set point. Round of applause para o time do Brasil.
1 minute.
And here she is. She is perfectly placed. As you can see, both of her feet were on her side. She sneaks it down and gets a bingo, a drop. A harvester is what they call it in Europe.
But then again, it bounced on the table twice. What happened if it bounces 3 times without a touch?
Well, that's a good question.
It is.
You got to go back and see if it hit the net. Now, if it hit the net twice and the ground, I know that's a long sequence to look at, but that would be a point. If it hit the net and 3 times, you would actually have to go back and replay the rally. Now, the reason being is that that's considered a roll on the table. There's really not much of a game if the ball's rolling on the table. So the first set goes over to Esther and Vania do Brasil. All right, first thing we look at here is unforced errors. Now, they're even on both sides.
Yeah, but look at the first serves.
Yeah.
88 for the Brazilian team, only 64 for the U.S.
Yep. 2 edge balls on the American side, meaning they need to be a little bit more clinical and not so powerful maybe in this wind.
Well, and again, this is the best out of 3 sets. Only in the third set, we will have to keep playing until one of the teams is ahead by 2 points.
That's right.
So
That's right.
in this second set,
well, maybe the Americans will give us another fantastic third set. They've been doing it to us so many times, and to these beautiful crowds that we have out in Miami, Santa Monica, everywhere in LA. The USA Teqball Tour continues right here in Miami. Let's see what the Americans and the Brazilians have for us today.
Team in yellow ready?
For those of you interested more in
serve.
this sport, please visit fiteq.org, FITEQ.org. Schedules, rankings, all the information you're looking for is right there on fiteq.org.
Or call me, 305. No, just kidding. But I would be more than glad to help you understand this game because this sport is absolutely fantastic.
Here's the classic American setup. Oh, no, this one is not on the table.
What's going on, Margie? Missed it by a mile. He almost hit to South Point, which is about 7 blocks from here. A little exaggerated, but...
Esther misses her first serve. This is a golden opportunity for Margie and Carol to set up a fantastic smash.
Second service.
Let's see.
Here goes, off the chest. Here comes. She's stretching that one. This is saved by Esther. Fantastic save. Is it still on the table? No, it's not. Look at them cheer.
Well, because they know they have to win this set. When you are against the wall, the U.S. team was always coming up with big points and big sets. We'll see what happened today.
Fantastic scoop of that first serve.
Out. Point.
It was a great try. Fantastic point by Brazil. Those first serves by Esther are going to give you some trouble. All right, let's take a look at it one more time.
If you just join us now, the U.S. team is having the wind in their back.
Header attack, header return. This is off the inside. It's a chest setup. It's going for a smash, and she misses it. Edge ball saved by the edge. Uh-oh. Are we going to see a challenge on this one?
No, I don't think so.
They're saving it. They're saving it. They're saving it.
No, because it was pretty clear.
For those of you looking at the graphics right here, one set has gone over to Brazil. That's in the orange. The score is now 2 serving 1 and 2 challenges still left on the graphics. Here it comes.
Oh, again.
And another miss.
Different players, same team. The ball is too low, Mark. Something is
we can say it's the wind.
To adjust.
We can say it's the wind, but you know, I don't know. Margie's doing her job. She's putting the ball up. Maybe it's a little too high today. I don't know. Wow, Esther trying to save one of those balls. Fantastic serve. And now Margie needs to get into a rhythm and do that again.
Do you see that? Did you see that signal from Caroline to Margie? She goes with both fingers to the head and said, let's think.
Let's think. Yes, be smart, be clinical, be surgical, whatever you need to do, but let's get this next set. Vania Moraes with the chapa. Ombro. Shark attack do Vania.
Beautiful shark attack.
Here comes a header. Esther beautifully saved. This one needs to stay on. Let's get on the table.
Too much.
Point to Team Brazil.
And Brazil has their own crowd. Everywhere they go, Brazilians come out and watch the Brazilian team.
Well, especially here in Miami,
Oh, yeah.
Miami Beach, they have a big Brazilian community everywhere.
We actually had a lot of new
Out.
teams in the qualifying stages. A lot of new Brazilian American teams. A lot of players to look out for in the future. Chapinha. Gosha. Oh, wow. Beautiful defense by Margie. Picking that ball up. It's set. It needs to be on the table. It stays on the table. Here comes the chest set. Here comes the smash. It's saved again. The ball keeps going. The rally keeps going. And that one goes long. Point for the American team.
It's 4-3 at this point. They
Look at this play. Inside of the foot. Classic smash. This is saved on a jump. That one's off of the canela, off of the shin. And it goes a little bit wide.
First service.
I was laughing because Caroline and gets all kind of wonderful
Nat.
gestures to Margie to trying to encourage her to stay calm, stay in the game, don't lose your game, don't lose your mind.
Well, when you play together for so many years and playing Teqball together,
They know each other well.
Here she comes. Oof, fantastic way to put that on the table. But Vanya knows how to put it away sooner.
There she goes, stomping her chest.
Vanya.
Yes, and high five.
Moraes da Cruz.
Change in service.
Do São Paulo. Cabeçada. Bingo. Ponto. Que jogadora.
The Virginian
First service.
get a very beautiful point right there.
Chest setup. Header attack. Esther saves it, and she returns with her header as well. This one's set up for the smash. It goes on. Saved by Esther. She's a little bit far from the table. She's getting closer now, and it goes long. One more. Unforced error by Brazil. America getting another point here.
It was 12-7 in the first set in favor of Brazil, the team with orange jerseys. Now it's 5-4. Brazil on top of US.
Big setup. This one's with the chest. Keep it safe. Set up. Here comes a header from Esther. It's a smash. It's a smash. It's saved with the left foot. Esther needs to attack, but
Oh, I thought it was over the line, but well.
And well, the play keeps going, and it saves. Fantastic. Here it comes. Here comes the smash. It's saved again with the left foot. This one's far from the table. She missed the last couple of them. That one's an edge ball, and Carol knows it. She lets it go. Now, if Carol were to touch that edge ball, so let's go back on this one for that illegal.
Yeah.
I need to go back to this right here.
That's my point. I think it's on the other side of the table.
Listen, we need to go back and forth. So, Fernando, here's the rule. The hand is over, which is okay. The actual touch is behind our line here, which was clean.
I'm not convinced.
Big attack on the table. It's saved by Vanya Moraes da Cruz. Here comes chest drop.
Illegal attack.
Illegal attack.
Illegal attack.
Point to Team
Now,
Brazil.
that looked clean, but we have to see, was it a foot fault? Meaning, did her foot touch the line? Oh, there it is. There it is. Wow. You gotta really keep your eyes peeled for that one. I can tell that was a call from Kevin Rodrigo, the second referee,
First service.
keeping his eyes peeled on that one.
Is Kevin the wingman, Rodrigo, for you?
Oh,
Now he's
Point
short.
to Team Brazil.
that was short. Sometimes when the wind is blowing and the heart is pumping, it's kind of hard to distinguish which balls I need to smash and which balls I need to pass.
Well, yeah, and you sometimes try to play safe, but I think that at this particular moment, the U.S. team cannot play safe anymore because it's 7-4 down, losing the first set, and this game is getting out of hand.
And that one goes wide.
Illegal attack.
Oh, and that one's called illegal attack instead of...
Okay, here we go.
Change in service.
Okay.
Let's take a look at that one. Contact was so close, it's kind of hard to tell. This would be a great time for Brazil to challenge, but
Don't give advice. Just let's talk about
And
this.
there you go. That last call shook Brazil. They're getting off of their rhythm.
7-6 now, and this is the first time that I see Vanya kind of
Shook.
yeah,
Shaking. She's shaking in the night.
she's a little worried about it because she knows that this can happen. That winning the first set doesn't mean that you're already a champion.
Oh, who's on the serve? It's Carol Greco.
Matt?
I've seen her serve a cannon with the overhead serves. Now she's going to go
Second
header.
service.
Or knee.
Thank you. Good call. Good call. You need to be doing the knee against the Brazilians. You don't know what Esther's got.
I give you the numbers of the Lord for tonight, for Wednesday.
Oh, the setup was
Point
good.
USA.
The setup was great. Esther needed to come on top of that ball. Instead, she went heel.
All right, now it's 7-7.
Check this out. Here's the setup. This should have been a smack. Now, I can see the hesitation. It did look like it was about to be over, so Esther had to make her move quicker.
She tried the shark attack, but the
Beautiful
shark
serve.
didn't work.
And there it is. Oh, great move by Esther. Carol almost picking up that fantastic save. Picking up saves from smashes is very difficult to do. Take a look at this one more time. She loads up. Look at her foot placement.
Yeah.
She knows she's putting it away.
So forget about the shark attack. Let's go with a part of the foot that you can control much better, which is the side.
Beautiful serve once again. Very well taken care of by the Brazilians. Here's the chest setup. That should be put away. It's not. This one's saved, and it's illegal attack. And
Point
some
to Team
room
USA.
to breathe. We are 8-8. This game is alive. We want to see a third set. Brazil versus USA. It's always a spectacular moment to see a third set with these two Titans.
This is the moment when you have to put everything on, like you say in Spanish, poner toda la carne al asador. Put all the meat on the grill, because when you are 4 points away and you got one set down for Team USA, it's a do or go home.
Point to Team
Yeah, it's a
And I think I smell a challenge coming. That one was a little crazy.
This is when this is the point where Vanya starts to get their head games.
Okay, and that could have been an edge ball. I don't know if we have a camera on the other side, but the way it bounced and the way it moved is telling of a point.
Yeah, and it is. It's 9-8 US.
Here it comes. This is why she's cheering. This is the golden opportunity
To make it 10-8, yeah.
Boom, boom. Oh, she saved it. This one's still on the table.
1, 2.
Needs to be safe, and she's safe. Here it goes. Here's the big setup. And it's a table touch? No table touch?
No.
All right. That one confused me a little bit, as it did.
What a point at the right moment! What happens?
Wow, spectacular. So many things going on. We need a replay on that last one right here. Fantastic. This one right here, it looks like it.
I don't see the edge ball there.
First service.
Okay, but I'm not the ref. Nice save.
Okay, here comes the setup. The header. It's put away by
Point to Team
Brazil.
Brazil.
Well, I'm closer to the...
Check this out. You think she's going to go hard, and she goes for that diagonal, the diagonal short header.
First service.
Okay, you can...
Matt.
Here it goes. Misses the first serve. This is dangerous going against this American team.
9-9. You can cut the ear with a knife.
Big point. Don't celebrate too early. Point.
That's absolutely right. What you say. Don't celebrate too early, man. The ball was on the air.
This is set number 2, y'all.
This is fantastic Teqball. Check this out. It looks like it was saved. It's off the laces.
Caroline went around.
People, we are live on ESPN. Make some noise.
Caroline just turned her back to the table and celebrating, but the ball was still in play. long.
Edge ball.
Edge ball. Uh-oh, another chance for Esther to put this one
I didn't see that one.
onto the scoreboard.
Okay.
New first service.
First serve, Brazil.
Out.
Now it's long.
All
Second
right, here we
serve.
go.
Second service.
Getting nervous now.
Beautiful setup. I do not know
Illegal
what just
attack.
happened.
Point to Team Brazil.
Yeah,
I think it was by the Brazilian team. They didn't see that coming. They weren't expecting that one to drop.
Illegal attack. That was an illegal attack. No challenges called. Yeah, I had to wire my brain for a half second. But yeah, she
First
did
service.
pass.
10-10. Knee serve,
Edge ball.
edge ball.
Edge ball. Margie trying her best to push
New
their
first service.
first play as far back as possible.
Yeah, it's a 10-10, 2 points away. That
Out.
was too long. One more serve. Now she will have to be
Second
very
service.
careful. You don't need a double fault right now, or on any part of the game.
Vanya's on the attack and it goes over.
Out.
Oh
Point
no!
Team USA.
Usually, Esther gives such beautiful balls for every partner she plays with. This one goes over the table. Não acredito.
Oh, timeout.
And the timeout on
Timeout
11-10.
requested by
A lot of people are not happy. This is a message you send. 11-10 timeout. Break the rhythm timeout.
Well, the problem here is usually what happens when you won the first set fairly easy,
Yeah.
and then you see yourself champion already, but then in the second set, everything goes the other way, and now you're 1 point away to have to go to the third set, which, by the way, the US team is very accustomed to do that and winning.
Yes.
So I don't gonna jinx it, but we are ready for a wonderful time coming
listen,
up.
you know what? I cannot complain. This is my favorite moments of Teqball. Going into a third set is a fantastic, fantastic view for everyone at home and myself. And take a look. We are in South Beach, Miami,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I do my exercises every morning. What a good
Is
joke.
this your trainer right here?
No, it is not. I'm just
South
lying.
Beach, Miami, where people are active. And today, it's the home of the Miami Teqball Tour.
Orden y progreso.
All right, folks, it's Brazil, it's USA, it's the clash of the Teqball Titans. You are in for a treat. We're about to see a third set, maybe not, but the Americans are ready to rock and roll. It's serve on Margie O, Margaret Osmundson.
And you don't have to win by 2 in the second set. Remember that.
That
So
point for
1
Team
point
USA.
gets it.
First service.
It will be by 2, but it's a coincidence. But if it's a tie 11-11, it will go to 12. Silence.
No way!
Out.
That
Okay.
looked like it was about to be put away.
Okay.
Whoever
Now-
wins the next point either goes into a third set, or we are going to see the Miami Teqball Tour
That
champions.
point for both teams.
paramedics. I
Match point
have
for Team Brazil.
I would say a light heart attack. But this is 11-11. US
First
on the
service.
verge.
Oh, there you have it! An unforced error.
Brazil
Sends
wins
into
in
the
Miami
win.
Beach.
Brazil have not gotten the gold in a couple tours. Fantastic. Parabéns, parabéns. Um abraço para todo mundo que joga Teqball lá em Brasil. Aqui, suas campeãs.
Sí, señor.
Wow, wow, wow. What a final. All the way to
Brazil.
11-12. It's an unforced error in the end. Carol placing a fantastic dropper to send that in. And Brazil picked that up, scooped it off, and sent a dropper of their own to get them the gold title.
And let me tell you something.
Campeões.
These are the two sides of the coin. Brazilians were on top of the table. They are still celebrating. High five.
They
bumping
are,
chest, while the
what a fun.
USA team went
Take a look at
away
how it's
from the
defended
field.
and how it's returned. It's a little bit of a confusion ball, and Margie and Carol are not happy about that last communication on that ball. All the defense was there from both sides. You need to return the ball.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that both times the Brazilian team played the USA here in Miami Beach, Brazil won.
We got to go back on the records for that one, Fernando. I think you might be right.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Unforced errors equal